Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick little musings video today for a catch up, a little behind the scenes, maybe a little processing out loud. First, you may already know, a few days ago I created a separate page for Witchy with Stella, and that's where I'll be putting that content going forward. So if you followed me for astrology, archetype, history, where I teach you about the tarot cards, that's the space where that content will live now. I'm still in the awkward part of trying to get some of my old followers moved over there, which I knew ahead of time would be a little frustrating. But I've already had a bunch of new people find me, including a bunch of my old college friends. What's up, girlfriend? Thanks for being here. So that's been nice. My personal professional profile, Stella Grace, is still kind of in transition. I'm still figuring out what belongs there. I've got a lot of interests, and they don't really fit into like one clean lane. And Facebook likes clean lanes. I think all of the platforms' algorithms like it. So I'm still pondering what kind of content makes sense in that space. And I'm trying to let that be okay instead of forcing it too quickly. So keep following me there to find out what the hell happens. The other thing I wanted to touch on is that I recently had one of my videos clipped into someone else's reaction video. The person who made the reaction video describes herself as a historian on the topic, which was the Wizard of Oz movie. I want to be really clear that she was very kind. I did not feel personally attacked, not by her anyway. I'm not talking about this now to stir shit up, okay? I'm genuinely open to criticism. If I get something wrong, I want to know. Take into account I work 80 hours a week on 2 jobs, so I will inevitably get shit wrong. I do my best to double and triple fact check before I record and post. But I cover a wide range of historical topics. Sometimes I'm talking about something from 400 BC, about some guy you've never heard of, and sometimes I'm talking about something from last year. The whole point of my videos is not to present myself as the world's leading expert on every single historical topic. The point is to use history, symbolism, pop culture, real world examples as what I hope is a clever way to teach you about the tarot cards. That said, the 3 things she debunked about my video felt to me more like nuance than true factual corrections. Again, she was not cruel, she was not mean. I like her energy. It's just very specific in a way that didn't really change the larger point of the video. And that's where I've been sitting with it a little bit, because there is a difference between correcting a meaningful inaccuracy and picking apart something that is adjacent to the main point. If something I say is completely inaccurate, I would much rather have a conversation. Leave a kind comment without tossing around words like problematic, and say, hey, I think this part may not be correct, or hey, there's another source that says this differently. I appreciate that. I want my content to be thoughtful and accurate, but I also want to be realistic about what my content is. I'm teaching tarot through connections, not creating a dissertation every time I post a 3-minute video. So yeah, after that happened, I changed what settings I could so that my videos can't easily be used that way again. And it's not because I can't handle criticism, it's because I'd rather have the conversation happen directly, in context, and in good faith, and in my content section where we could all talk about it. If I make a mistake, tell me. I'll look into it, and I'll correct it if I need it. I don't have an issue with that. Just don't call me problematic. I guess the bigger reflection is this: I'm still learning how to create publicly while also protecting my space. I want to be open, I want to be accurate, I want to be creative, I want to teach tarot in a way that feels interesting and layered. And at the same time, I'm realizing that the more visible you become, even in a small way, the more people can take little pieces of your work and respond to them outside of original context. That's probably just part of creating online. But it's okay to have boundaries. So, quick recap. Witchy with Stella has its own page now, and that is where my tarot and all other witchy and astrology focused content will be going forward. My personal profile is still evolving, and I'm giving myself permission to figure that out slowly. Lately, I have bitten off way more than I can chew. And if you ever catch something in one of my videos that seems inaccurate, I really do welcome thoughtful correction. I just do not respond well to aggressiveness or words like problematic, making me sound like I assault people or that the woke crowd is after me. Okay? I promise I'm not trying to pretend I know everything. My daily history with tarot videos are just a different and I hope clever way to help you learn the cards. That's the whole point. All right, check out, what's her name? The vlog, Yaz vlog. I'll link her below. I can't remember what her, oh my God. She's all about the Wizard of Oz. And it's not even one of my top 10 favorite movies as much as I love it. Okay? Yeah, she's cool. She's got really great energy. Yeah, all right. Stay classy, Moonflowers.